To set up our game, we open up Unreal Engine, then we click Games, and a perfect starter template for a third-person game is ideal for a platformer. You can read what this does. We're going to click Blueprints, set the desktop to maximum quality. We do not need starter content, we will get other content, and the project name. For example, Platformy. You can create any name that you would like, and for me this file location is fine. You can click here and browse a folder on your computer that you want, and then you can click Create. For our setup, we also need some 3D models to make our platform game look more nicely. So in my Epic Games launcher, where I can launch Unreal Engine, I went to the Marketplace, then Free, and then Permanently Free Collection. This means that these assets here are always free to use. And I added this stylized Asian village. Now, you don't need to do this, but you can just follow along if you do this. If you don't want to download this project, you can just follow along with basic shapes that Unreal gives, like for example, cubes and planes. You can have a look here to what this does, but the reason why I chose this one, this looks pretty stylized, which is used in many platformer games, but you can also build your own buildings, and these here can be used as platforms and also for decoration purposes, and also these ones and these stones can be used as platforms. So this is the theme that I want to go to. So click here to download or free, whatever the button is. I already downloaded this. If I remember correctly, this was about 1 GB in size. Then whenever this is done downloading, click Add to Project. Then find your project. Mine was named Platformy. Show all projects if it's not there. I have to look for it. Here it is. And then I can click Add to Project. Then back in Unreal Engine 5, we have our game Platformy created. And when I go to the content drawer, here in the Maps All, then Content, we can find our characters that comes with this template, but also the Asian village. And then you have all different kinds that belongs to that pack. So for example, the meshes here, you can look at the buildings. And these are ones we can use to decorate our level. Or you can even add platforms, even this name is platform. You can open this one up. Let's lock this right here, for example. Scroll in and out, and then you can look at it. Sometimes the shaders needs to compile when you open this, and then you can see this works fine. And you can just drag it inside of your game and have a look at how this is. Okay, is this your first time in Unreal Engine, by the way? Hold down the right mouse button and use WASD to move around in your level. Same like a shooter game if you're familiar with that, or any other game where you use the WASD keys, but holding down the right mouse button. Clicking on an object and then hitting F zooms in on that object, holding Alt and then left mouse button pans around that object. And you can scroll in and out with your mouse wheel, and those are the basics to navigate around. More in the course down below. I go further in the navigation and I go deeper into this. And also the gizmos here. So this is for selecting, but I rarely use those. I use W, E, and R for moving. Ctrl Z to undo that. Or you can also toggle between spacebar, rotating, and scaling, making things wider or smaller and scaling them in and out. So those are the basic tools that you're going to need, and the rest will be covered in next videos. So what we're going to do now, we don't need all this junk because we're going to start from scratch. So go to File, and then New Level, and we're going to choose the basic level. Then hit Create. And now you're going to File, Save All. Now one more thing that I'm going to do is when I hit play, I fall down from the sky. I'm going to go here to this one, and then I'm going to go to Basic, Player Start, and I drag this in, and I can move this around wherever I want my player to start. Let's say I want him to start here on the edge. By the way, you can drag it up and then hit End, E-N-D, on your keyboard to snap it down to the floor. And then hit the play button right here, and now I can click inside of this, and WASD and the mouse to walk around, spacebar to jump. So this is the basic setup that we are going to need for this project. And when you exit out of Unreal Engine, you have to give this a name for your level. We can do that later, so hit Save Selected. And we are going to go here to the third person, Maps, and instead of Untitled, now we can change the name. Let's name this to platforming, because this will be the name of my game. And third person map is just the basic one that we're going to need, and then you hit save. If you want to reopen our game, you go to recent projects, and there you can find platforming once again, and you can hit open. Now you come back in this map, and this may be annoying, so go to edit, and then project settings, and then you can go here to underneath project maps and modes, and you can use the editor startup map is set to third person map. Change this to platforming that we just created. Okay, and now content drawer to open this one up. We saved in third person maps, and then double click on this icon here. And right now we are back inside of our level, and when I hit play, you can see we start where you started before. And now every time you open this one up, by the way, if you get bad size, drag it up a bit, hit end key, END, and snaps back to my ground. And okay, happy with your changes, click file, save all. And now next time when you log into Unreal Engine and you launch this project, you always start from here. And now you can work freely, and you can add new things to your game. So let's get started.